Yo, it's your girl, Talk.ur.Shyt, back on live for the second time. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Our first topic I brought to you is about customer service. Let me know how you feel, what you think. Like, share, comment. Today, I'm going to bring to you guys a sensitive subject, but we're going to go there, you know. It's a lot of things that come with this subject, good or bad. A lot of stuff is miscommunication, lost communication, no communication. You know, and we as humans have to remember that everybody has feelings. It doesn't matter if we agree with their feelings or we feel like they're valid, they have them. So, with that, today's topic is going to be about family. When I say family, you know, just think about that for a minute. That word reflect. Maybe you guys can let that just marinate as it may, so that we'll all be on the same page and we have open minds and we're able to dialogue, whether we agree or disagree, whether we can relate or can't relate, whether it's something similar, you know. That's what this platform is here for. You know, when you look up the definition family, they have their set in stone meanings of family. And then you have that meaning of family that you were showed and that you were taught. So let me just give you the definition in 3 ways, just to see where we're at. In the noun and the adjective, a group of parents and their children living together as a unit, all descendants of a common ancestor, designed to be suitable for children as well as the adults. When I think about that, I know exactly what I just read, and I'm sure you guys heard exactly what I said, but what I heard was, from a child till I'm out of here, the group and or parents, we know today parents can be the neighbor, parents can be the coach, parents can be the teacher. Shout out to teachers. You guys don't get enough credit. Yeah, that's another subject. Family could be, parents can be your mother and your father. Some of us are blessed to have them both, one or the other, vice versa. Just those are some common things when we think of parents, you know, all descendants of a common ancestor. When I think about designed to be suitable for children as well as adults, that whoever fits that description, they're supposed to be there from the beginning to the end, because it said kids and adults. Now, when we compare and contrast what family was back in the day, just let that marinate. Think about some of the things we did as families. The cookouts, the birthdays, the family gatherings, grandma's birthday, granddad's birthday, the family reunions. I mean, and so on and so forth. You know, I remember kickball games, and you know, the neighborhood played football or cheerleading, and 9 times out of 10, everybody was related in some shape or form. And if we wasn't, we was all descendants from the common ancestor. Compared to today, some people have a false narrative. You know, they think the person that hits the like button or the person that hits the heart button or the 100 button, you know, that's your family. And in some cases it can be, because sometimes perfect strangers will be loyal before the person that same blood runs through your veins will be. So shout out to those people. Kudos to you guys who have been impacts in people's life when their family, quote unquote, has abandoned them.
Right. Message.
Let me give you some definitions from my perspective and a collage of just speaking and conversating with people on different stuff. Definitions of what family is not, in my opinion. By all means, if you don't agree, I want to hear from you. If you agree, I want to hear from you. Tiptoeing around the truth. That's not family shit.
What you mean by that? I don't know.
When we tiptoe around the truth.
What that mean? What that mean?
So, whether that be the mother, the father, the sister, the brother, the auntie, the cousin, the whoever that may be, speaking on family, if you know something ain't right,
come on.
And you got one person arguing against the world, meaning the other side of the family, and you don't want to pick and choose a side, that's not family shit. Family shit is saying exactly what's going on. It's either right or it's wrong. We don't straddle the fence. You're either going to hell or you're going to heaven.
Right now, talk to me.
You're not going to straddle the sky. So, you know, tiptoeing around the truth.
Tippity tip.
Sugarcoating or fantasy thinking, hypothetically, selective sugarcoating.
What you mean by that? Like, goddamn, sugarcoating? I don't know. You gotta explain, because I don't know.
When we call each other friends, like when you think about the definition of, or someone that you consider to be your friend, you should be able to tell that friend when they're wrong, when they right, when they good, when they bad, when they're embarrassing themselves, when they terrible, at their lowest, at their middle, at their highest, vice versa with family, and that's not the same. If my sister, brother, cousin, auntie, uncle, auntie, mama, daddy, grandma, granddaddy, because we all done had them, we all have them, and we all gonna have them, have a issue, with substance abuse. If that was my uncle when I was 3, or my cousin, or my sister, or my brother, that's gonna be my uncle when I'm 50, 60, 70. Don't matter how bad. We don't sugarcoat. If we're gonna be a knitted web, we're gonna be a knitted web. Whether it fall apart sometimes, whether it stay together, we're gonna try to keep it close. Another definition that is not family is when you have to walk on eggshells when you're in an environment where it's labeled family. Let that marinate. If I'm walking on eggshells, that means I don't feel accepted.
Yep.
I know I ain't accepted.
Yep.
Maybe I feel blackballed, or the person feels blackballed. Walking on eggshells mean you're not free. And I was always taught, if I can't go home, if I can't dwell in what I call family, setting, gathering, house, apartment, wherever you have it, in a group with my family and be 100% at peace in myself, then something ain't right. That goes back to tiptoeing around the truth. Secrets. I got two sides on secrets. There's secrets that should be kept because there are things that are defined as immediate family. Immediate family means whoever lives at your address. What goes on in that house should stay in that house. That's not family business. That's y'all business. Mm-hmm. When we say that definition of secrets is one of those things that make family not family. Back in the day, you know, we knew something was wrong with cousin Boo Boo the Foo Foo. But ain't nobody talk about it. That was a family secret, and we weren't going to tell nobody but God. Secrets, when you have told a child all their life that this is your mama and this is your daddy, when you have robbed them of being a part of another family, that's unfair. Those kind of secrets don't classify as family. Lying to keep the peace.
Right.
Now, I'm a mother. My husband's a father. My sister's a sister. My grandma was a grandma. My mom's a mother. Mm-hmm. And one thing I love about my mama is she ain't even gonna lie to me to keep the peace. Lying to keep the peace. That can be very tough. I understand that. So I'm gonna let y'all marinate on that. Think about lying to keep the peace. Am I guilty of this? Have I been a victim of this? Ghost voice?
I tell you that boy.
Lying to keep the peace. That meaning if the car was red, and we all know the car was red, but because the red car wasn't supposed to be in its spot to be seen for somebody to say the car was red, because if the car was there and it was red, it's going to cause another issue over here with the blue car. Beep. You say, I seen the red car, period. It doesn't matter what happens to the blue car because you could be destroying something on this side that coincides with the red car when we could have just been straight up honest and put everything on the table and came to a disagreement to agree or an agreement and everybody walked away. At least we're satisfied, which goes back to secrets and goes back to sugarcoating and tiptoeing around the truth. Presently, family, it's just not the same. You done marinating? Okay. So, I'm going to jump subjects just for a little bit here. I'm going to say this to say, I too am guilty of sometimes letting go too fast. I hate to tell you, I hate to tell myself that sometimes we should put forth that effort sometimes to stay bonded. And I do understand there are times when you have bent backwards and it just don't work. Those are the exceptions, to putting your all into trying to keep that blood oath of staying together. People died for us to stay together. And I do understand that there are just some evil people, and that could be anybody, family included. Outside of family, just randoms. So, but in most cases, it's sad that complete strangers, complete strangers, don't know you from Adam and Eve, don't know you from the rooter to the tutor, the window or the wall, and they are out here making sure that your sons and your daughters and your grandchildren and your brothers and your sisters, and your moms, unfortunately it's sad to say, and your dads, they are out here making sure those people are good, and they are not even their blood family. So kudos to you people too that take that chance, to help complete strangers and be that strand or the resemblance of family. We need to just start mending broken clocks. And I do understand that sometimes it's over. It's just time for a new one. And that's okay. Time is so precious. And I know my personal preference is if you're not hollering and screaming and crying and checking on me and bringing me flowers now and bringing me something to eat now and coming helping me, talk to me while, I clean my space that I call home, or just giving me that respect of time, acknowledging that we are family or we are friends. I don't want you to do it when I'm not here. And I'm sure there's people out there in the world that feels the same way. Hey, it's 2022, It's just really, really sad that the times that you meet cousins and uncles wives and grandma's sisters and people you ain't never seen in your life because ain't nobody made a freaking effort. Since grandma died.
Mama.
Since the oldest auntie died, or the oldest auntie or the oldest uncle, or they just went on and lived their life since grandma died. And nobody puts forth the effort, so it dies. It's just crazy out here. And, I just go back to that, was it really grandma holding us together out here? Her faith, her love in God, no matter what you did wrong, in grandma's eyes, it was forgivable. It ain't the same connection today. So I leave with you guys. If you got family out there, whether they're blood relatives, mama, daddy, sister, cousin, auntie, uncles, if it's not straining your mental health, just try, keep in touch. I do understand there's toxic. And sometimes you have to let toxic be so that you can grow to be that person, to be able to understand or even deal with toxic, or know when that's it. That's the finish line.
Flowers grow from shit.
Unfortunately. And if you didn't hear him, he said, flowers grow from shit. And, you know, I thank God for my family. I pray for the people who are struggling with family issues. Hell, I've had family issues. I have family issues. I don't talk to all of my family. I'm just making it aware that we all need to be better, right or wrong. And that it ain't the same. And I challenge you from Talk.ur.Shyt, you know, to be better. Like, comment, share. You know, if you think there's situations or there's things that you think you can be better, or you think there's something you can share to other people out here that are playing, that are family, or, you know, people that ain't blood relatives that are, you know, that are closer and more loyal
than the people that are blood.
Than the people that are blood.
That's really,
if you got any advice,
that's really
you
what
know,
it's about. It's the family.
Because when it's all said and done, the one thing...
Family's just family. Family is just
first.
blood.
Which one would you drink?
You know what I'm saying?
Blood or water?
That's all family is. You have a choice, really, who you really want in your family. All that other stuff is just my blood and then last name.
Yeah.
The people that's really in your family is the people that's going to be there for you and support you on
and
anything.
And it ain't always about
everything.
financial. Because a lot of people run with that false narrative.
Support,
support can be priceless.
Yeah, I don't mean by money.
Good job.
Yeah, support means just anything
you know, you didn't make the point this time, but what you need help with, so I can help you get where you need to be. That's free. You know, but we get so high and we get so mighty sometimes, or we feel like we done forgot. Maybe we weren't in that place, but we was in a place. And in today's world, with everything going on, we need each other. When I say we need each other, I mean we need each other out here. Like, bro, sis, we need each other. Mom, dad, bro, cousin, auntie, hey. You know, we need to know that somebody's there, because it's people out here fighting generation curses. It's people out here fighting misunderstandings. It's people out here fighting miscommunications. It's people that don't even understand what we going through as a family, because we don't communicate and we don't talk. We on our phone, we on that computer, we hitting that button, we swiping that thumb, we switching that finger, we taking that picture, we got our hand on our hip, making sure them eyebrows and them lashes good. Meanwhile, somebody sitting over there in the corner don't know what they did wrong. Want to apologize, but ain't nobody offered gave them a fair opportunity to. Or they have. We just so far up there, all the way up, we can't even say I'm sorry. Sorry fixes a lot of shit too, by the way. Sincere sorries. With that, I'm going to say I appreciate the slaves. It's one thing I learned when I watched the slaves. They died. They got whipped. They got raped. They made sacrifices that we wouldn't even attempt or even think about. Shit they went through to be a fucking family, to be together. Take me. Just leave her. So whatever you do to me when I come back, she right here. That's family shit. That shit is deep. You know, I challenge you guys on my podcast to just, if it's worth it, fix it. You know, if the good outweigh the bad, you know, the 80-20, fix it. If it don't, then I understand. But with that, I also want to say thank you, Pam, for raising me with the true meaning of what family is. And all of you guys out there, I'm sure you guys can fill in the blank.
Well, who is Pam?
Pam, that's my mother. You know, my mother, my old girl. I'm sure my audience, you guys can, don't forget to thank people and, you know, tell them I appreciate what you gave me. Or the little bit you had, I appreciate that. You know, some people just need to know. And with that, I leave you and I challenge you to like, share, and comment. Talk your shit. Come with it. Give me some. Let me know. TALK.YO.SHYT at IG. Bottom of the Rock Entertainment. That's RLC. Bottom of the Rock. On YouTube. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And don't forget, family is everything.